How do we hear? How do we see? What makes up the air we breathe? How does a plane fly over the sea? How do the planets float so weightlessly?
Let's go! Let's go!
It's technology.
Let's go! Let's grow!
Science, you and me.
Let's go! Let's know!
We're learning every day.
Let's go! Let's grow!
Engine leads the way.
Hello everyone, I'm Nena.
And I'm Gigi.
Welcome to Engine, the place where we come to find out about the world we live in and our place in it among the creatures that share the planet.
Hello, I'm enjoying our journeys around our universe. Where are we going today?
Today, we're leaving the world of houses and streets. We'll follow the green pathways through the trees and watch them branch out into the sky.
They've got leaves that reach up high, but their roots go deep, deep into the soil.
And all of that is so that we can breathe.
What do trees have to do with us breathing?
Everything. Trees and forests create the very air we breathe. We breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. Trees, on the other hand, take in carbon dioxide and expel oxygen. It's a bit like methane, but we don't really call it that when trees do it. They clean up the air so that we can survive, but we're doing what we only seem to do.
What's that? Messing things up?
Yup, but we can get better at looking after the forest and the trees because we know that they look after us.
How can we do that?
I thought you'd never ask. This way, please. I'd like you to meet some people who'll show us what we can do.
Hi, my name's Elena, and I live in Western Uganda near the Rwenzori Mountains. My school is right on the edge of a forest above a crater lake. Every day after classes, my friends and I play outside and explore this beautiful wonderland.
The leaves look like, one of them looks like a butterfly.
I saw butterflies on that tree.
You can see a cloud that is with like a turtle and it has 2 legs only.
I can hear frogs. They are singing like bee, bee, bee.
Oh, bee, bee, bee.
Here's my pack. Jessica, curious and daring, always searching for the next adventure. Elton, the forest ninja. He can climb the highest tree and slide the steepest slope. Jaxa knows the name of most plants in the forest and can recognize all types of monkeys by sound. And here's me again, Elena, the explorer. To me, the forest is like a small universe with so many stories to tell, and I'm ready to listen to them all.
Elena, Jessica,
Huh?
Jessica,
Yeah?
come inside and see if I'm covering the hole.
Guess what we're building? It's a bird hide, a shelter where you can hide and spot birds.
It's an owl. It's an owl outside there. Monkeys.
In our case, it's more like a monkey hide.
I can see. It's there. It's there. Sit. There. Another one.
These are called vervet monkeys and always move around in a group, just like us. But my favorite are the black and white colobus. They look so fuzzy and friendly. And look, they only have 4 fingers.
Someone's coming. Jack.
Come on, come on.
And we listen to animal sounds.
Did you hear any animal yet?
Yeah. Snake. Monkeys. Bird.
And this is how we met Miss Mary, a forestry scientist, right away. She helped us find something that put our forest adventure on a whole new track.
What's this? What? It has a message.
Maybe the forest.
Across my floor, the animals roam, but I am more
than just their home. My arms hold birds' nests and beehives. But did you know I too am alive? I may be a thing of wood and leaves, but I can talk and eat and breathe. Come and explore my mystery, the wonderful science of forestry.
Wow, it looks like the forest left some clue for you. You know, I'm a forest expert. I always move around the forest. I look at the trees, I look at the soil. So if you want to go with me, here is the path, look.
another scroll.
Wow.
Wow. I give to you, you give to me.
What a human breathes out is breathed in by a tree. We are all one planet, so we must share this invisible miracle that we call air.
What do you think that message means?
I think that trees can breathe.
Like humans give to the trees and the trees give back to them.
I think that the trees give us air, oxygen, and we give them what we breathe out, carbon dioxide, and we give them first.
That is wonderful. Look, there is someone up there. Maybe she can give us more clue about the same stroll.
Hi guys!
Hi!
My name is Harriet.
Harriet, what are you doing?
I'm measuring the diameter of the tree.
Why?
Why are you measuring the tree?
Climb this side, I'll explain to you. We want to find out how much carbon is within the trees. The trees, they help us to clean the environment by taking in carbon. And when they take in carbon, they store it.
When the carbon dioxide is a lot into the atmosphere, it can cause what we call heating. I don't know if you've heard about climate change.
I have. Very dangerous, and that humans are causing it.
And also cutting the trees, isn't it? So these trees help us to clean that carbon dioxide by absorbing it, and making the environment less toxic.
So when you are measuring the carbon of the tree, you look at the diameter and the crown of the tree. Can you look up on the top of the tree?
Yeah.
You read here? 73.
Scientists created a special way, a formula, to measure how much good a tree is doing. Lots of calculations, you see. And the result is?
This tree is storing 1,386 kilograms of carbon.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, it is a lot. So it has cleaned the environment. So it is a very good tree because it has stored a lot of carbon.
Thank you, tree.
Most of these big trees which are important to us and to clean up the environment, to give us all the good services that we need are disappearing.
People are cutting them down to make tables and chairs.
So every time the population is growing, you find we demand a lot of forest products. So we cut down the trees, we lose the trees. And in future, you will find a lot of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, and the earth will not be good for us to live.
We joined Miss Harriet and helped her with measurements. It looks like trees in our forest are doing a really great job in helping us clean the atmosphere from carbon dioxide and preventing global warming. Who would think that's so important?
We're learning every day.
So trees actually take the air we breathe out and give us clean air.
And it's not just the trees that do that. It's the plants that grow around them, the leaves that fall and lie like a blanket on the ground for insects and worms to live under. And all of that is called carbon sequestration.
Huh? Carbon sequestration. Sounds serious.
Sequestration is just another word for take away or take out, which is what the forest and the trees are doing with the carbon.
I hope we have enough trees in the world to make sure we have enough oxygen to breathe in.
We've been cutting down trees and destroying forests to grow crops, so we need to plant more because we can never really have enough trees.
Definitely. More of the planting and less of the cutting because fewer trees means fewer ways to change carbon into oxygen.
And it's up to us to plant the trees to make the carbon sequestration happen, right? Because as the old saying goes, one generation plants the trees, the next gets the shade.
That's a good saying. And back to the forest we go because Elena and the other kids have got many more discoveries to make.
Science, you and me.
Can you look at this? What is that?
No. The life count
Life count?
of the tree.
They represent the life count of the tree or the years of the tree. From here up to here, that's 1 year. So if you find the trees have over 100 growth rings, then it means it is 100 years. So from here up to here, you find that the growth ring is big compared to this. So that means there was more rain here compared to this. Just like you, if you are growing and you eat more food, you grow more taller and bigger. Can we count?
Yeah. 1, 2.
Can estimate the tree is over 70 years. So you have to protect the trees so that they grow and then they can absorb carbon. Okay guys, I'm off now. I have more trees to measure. Bye-bye.
The lake, very beautiful. Yeah. Oh, there's so much
Be
mud.
careful.
Yuck. We're passing. Oh, look, another scroll. Muck and mud gets on your shoes.
But did you know it makes good food? It's formed of everything rotten and old, but in the forest it's more precious than gold. Worms and insects and animals all, they make this mulch as leaves do fall.
What do you think it means, guys?
Without soil, all the insects and animals would die. I agree with her.
All this, even these ones, all this is food. Our insects come in, like the millipedes, they break all these leaves into smaller pieces. As they break them into smaller pieces, they form this humus. You see the humus?
What's humus?
The black soil that is very rich in food or nutrients.
This one?
Yes, that particular one. This is the food which is eaten on by the trees themselves.
The roots, like this one, it's from a tree, and the root sucks up the eat, so it eats it.
Yes, through the small root hairs, these ones, the tiny roots, they come, suck this food or the nutrients from this black soil, the humus. They grow big. As they grow big, they shed off the leaves. The leaves fall back onto the forest, and eventually they again form soil. So the process continues, and now the forest becomes self-sustaining.
So forest makes its own food?
Yes.
Let's take a moment to slow down and focus. Taking some time to pause is good for us to help us stay calm. We know that trees have branches that they lift towards the sun. Imagine that you are a tree with branches. Stand up tall with your feet firmly planted on the ground. You can stretch your arms up towards the sun. These are your branches. Take a deep breath. As you breathe in, you can reach your arms up. And as you breathe out, you can bring your arms down. Keep doing this as you breathe. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. Imagine that you can feel the sun on your face and your arms, just like the branches of a tree as you reach towards the sky. That's it for today. Well done.
Engine leads the way.
How can anything grow on stones?
That's a good question.
I crawled
on a rock in days gone by, but now I stand tall and can touch the sky. These stones are my friends who supported me as I grew from moss to plant to tree. If we could only turn back the clock, we'd see that life started from a rock.
Life started from a rock. What does that mean?
A rock, normally it is bare. When it rains, water collects on a rock. These green plants develop. These are the lichens. How do they feel?
Soft.
Very soft. The green parts are the ones that make food.
These ones?
Yes. As they grow after some years, they die. So when they die, they form soil. After making the soil, when they die, another generation of plants, we call them the ferns. They grow, and when they cover the rock, they make more soil. They are replaced by the weeds, and with time, the weeds will also die after many years. When they die, they form more soil, and in presence of the water from the rain and the carbon dioxide around, these weeds will be replaced by another generation.
Again and again and again and again.
Again and again. So now the trees will start coming like these ones. Now these are the little trees growing. You see the trees?
And there's one more here.
Yes. So now these trees will grow, and these ones will be replaced by the big trees like that one you see. Yes. Succession. Succession means one generation of plants is being replaced by another when the other one dies. Life starts from a rock, from a rock to the lichens, from the lichens to the ferns, from the ferns to the weeds,
to the tree.
then the weeds to the tree, like a big
And
tree.
then grow up like
It
that
grows
one.
up like that one, yes.
Go. Look, mushrooms. Look, another scroll.
Wow.
I didn't see it. I eat and breathe but have no mouth.
I have strong limbs but cannot walk. I send news from north to south, but you will never hear me talk. My messengers are many, but they never take a step. Welcome, friends, to the Wood Wide Web.
What do you think it means?
You know, guys, what it means?
No.
Okay.
Maybe the trees send messages. Maybe the messenger is wind.
You see these mushrooms?
Yep.
These mushrooms are the ones that send messages into the forest. They are yes, they are the messengers. They send a lot of information, including the food, defense mechanisms. They have roots which are long, like internet wires. Those wires go down into the soil and also connect one tree to another. The plant has roots, and the roots have root hairs. So now these ones, when they send their wires, they come and connect to these root hairs. As they connect to the root hairs, you see? You see?
Can I see?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they're entangled. Now that is why we call it a web. These tubes will connect from one tree to another, sending warnings in case there is a pest or a parasite or an insect which wants to eat another tree. They will send that warning, so the other tree will prepare. It will also release chemicals which will make its leaves bitter, maybe if it's an insect which wants to eat it up. This is what we call the wood wide web. Yeah. So you know the tree makes its food. When it makes food, it will give its part of its food through the roots to this fungi to grow. In that way, also the tree will be able to share some of its food with also the little seedlings which are growing nearby. Now, like you see the other big tree, these are roots for a big tree. And they are connecting to a smaller one. You will find food is passing from this root to the roots of this smaller one. Do you know thieves?
Yeah.
What do thieves do?
They steal.
Yes, even in the forest, we also have thieves among the plants.
Like what kind of thieves?
These are the lazy trees which do not want to make their own food. So they will always come and grow near another tree so that they send the roots towards the other wires of ours which are produced by these fungi. And when they attach there, they will start stealing all the food.
have no mouth. I have strong limbs but cannot walk. I send news from north to south, but you will never hear me talk. My messengers are many, but they never take a step. Welcome, friends, to the World Wide Web. My messengers are many, but they never take a step. So welcome, friends, to the World Wide Web. Wide Web. Wide Web. Wide Web.
Hey, your body and mind are connected. When one is having fun, the other one is happy too. Let's go! We often don't see the roots under the ground. But you know the roots are growing and moving at the different directions. So they try to move like roots. You know, roots can go front and roots can go back. Roots can go down and roots can go up. So be free to create your own root dance. It doesn't have any form. You can dance wherever you can. Either up and down, side and here, up and down. Here we go. Such roots. Tree can grow strong and tall. Well done. Make sure you include physical activities in your daily life.
Guys, the forest ends here. But I think there is one more clue. Can you find it?
Yeah.
Here.
Away from home, I still find friends.
I break the wind so plants won't bend. A wise farmer knows that trees are good. I nourish his soil, my leaves are food. I'll lend you a branch to make your fuel. Lie beneath me, I'll keep you cool. We share this planet, we all live under one sun. Trees, animals, stones, we are one.
Wow. What do you think it means?
I think we ought to be helping the trees and the trees helping us.
Good. That is one.
I think that trees grow fruit for us and we pick and we water them.
Tree stops the tree with its leaves so the other plants can't bend and break.
Away from home means that trees grow in the forest, but now these ones are on a farm. If you look around, there are a number of trees and each one has its uses. So which trees do you identify?
Avocado.
What is its use?
It gives us fruit.
And it gives us shade.
You are close to it. It gives us shade. We are all standing under the shade. Also, when they say, I bend and protect other trees, it means when there is a lot of wind, this tree bends and it protects the other trees from being blown by the wind. Some trees are planted on a farm to improve the soil. Some trees on a farm give us firewood. So some trees can be used for making furniture, isn't it? This tree is called Sesbania, Sesban. It is a very important tree on a farm. It makes the soil fertile. In addition, it can be fed by our animals. Let's pick the leaves and we go to feed the pigs.
One more. Pigs.
Do you see how useful trees can be on a farm? Yeah. Yes, they give us a lot of uses, so we should protect the trees in the forest and we should plant more trees on the farm and also protect them so that we can get all the uses that they provide to us. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes. Guys, before I say bye, I have something for you.
What is it?
Something small.
What are those? I know.
This is a seed of a tree called kaya. It is a small seed, but if you plant it,
Can grow a tree.
yes, it will grow up into a very big tree. Each one of you can pick a seed.
Wow. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you.
We just plant it like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was fun, guys. Thank you very much.
We took the seeds Miss Mary gave us to our school and we planted them with our friends. We wanted everyone to participate in the tree planting, so we got some more seeds and seedlings, and even the little kids joined in. Trees are such an important part of the natural world, and we rely on them so much. Remember the riddle? We share this planet, we all live under one sun. Trees, animals, stones, we are one.
We are one! Connected by invisible air, mushroom messengers, and squelchy tangles of leaves crawling with creatures that give us life.
That's a good message to take away with us. Till we meet again, don't you think?
Yes, it is. And you know what they say? Trees don't meet, but people do.
Actually, trees do meet. Didn't you see? They meet underground through the World Wide Web.
Well, I've learned a new thing. Not all sayings are true.
Seriously? Is that all you learned? Nothing about carbon sequestration, succession, religions?
Relax, I had it all.
Okay, time for us to go. And remember, let's ask, let's learn, and let's love.
And don't forget to make it fun.